Hello everybody, here is another unboxing. This is the April box from Japan Booster. Once again, it's Christmas over at Lamley, because we've got some fun stuff coming. And every month, if you're a Lamley follower, you know that every month I order the Tomica Limited Vintage and whatever else might be interesting. Sometimes Kyosho, sometimes UCC coffee. And it gets shipped, and here it is. I'm always excited for this one. This is die cast at its best, and great seller, great everything. So this is everything's going to fall out. So I'm going to show you a little bit before I make a huge mess. And what's in here, I'm going to then go ahead and put it up like this. There are, I think, if I remember correctly, sometimes I forget, there are 3 different items in here, 3 different brand things. Sorry, hope that wasn't too loud. Alright, oh, I forgot about this. Okay, see, this is where I just kind of get nerdy, really excited. I'm going to move the box down because it's just going to get in the way, and there's just too many cool things to show. So this is, here, I'm going to try and, I'm going to have to kind of get back here. I'm going to try and focus it, but that is the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Kenma Japanese postal stamp set. I'm going to take off the plastic so you can see this. If you remember correctly, there was a Hakosuka Skyline special stamp series done by the Japan Postal Service a few months ago, and they have now done a second, which is the Kenma. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Kind of see. Here's the great thing. So I'm going to move my light just a tad too. Oh, can't really, there we go. I'll just hold it like this. So if you can look at it, special artwork. There's your Tokyo Motor Show version. There's an actual standard version. Here are the stamps. 10 different stamps that, yeah, if I wanted to use them, I could use them, or someone in Japan could use them if they really wanted to. All different artwork from the car, or not even artwork, I think those are photographs. And then a special model. I'll pull that out. Oh, how cool is this? So you can see this is actually a Kyosho version of the Kenma Skyline. You can see the wheels on it there. With special, again, great car stamp collection. So, Akio likes to surprise. Japan Booster. This is something I did order, but I just forgot about it. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to put that one back in. This is available in their store, I believe, and I have a link down below to the Japan Booster store. If it's not available now, it will be. And I will let you know on the Lamley blog, and probably on our Instagram page once it is available. Oh, cool! Here's a little gift. I'll put that back here a little bit so you can see it. Magazine. This is just a gift, I think, and I will not be reading it, but I'll sure be enjoying looking at the pictures. Japan Historic Car from Car Magazine. Alright, I won't just sit here and look at this off camera on the video. I'll do that another time. Jeff Koch, you've got to know what this magazine is. A few of you know, so let me know. This is fantastic. That's the R32 on the front, I believe. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have so much fun. So much fun. Alright, next up we'll go to the Tomica Limited Vintage. And then we have one more set. So I'm going to, so it doesn't There's that. Get the plastic off these. So actually, let's just start with this one. So the April batch of Tomica Limited Vintage is actually a small batch. It was it's 5 models, including another one from the Japanese car era series that they're doing, where they take existing castings, some brand new, some older castings, and do special versions. This is a racing version of the what is it? It's the Suzuki, right? I think. Well, we'll know because there was, I think, a couple others in here. Yeah, the Suzuki front. So there were 3 Suzuki's fronts released in this particular batch. So you have 2 versions like this with the kind of the pinstriping on it, and I will feature these on the blog very soon. Maybe I'll open one of them here in a second. And then, yes, the Japanese car era racing version, which you can see there in the box, and I can open that. I will be featuring that one as well. You can see the artwork there. This is a great series if you are getting it, and if you're a Tomica Limited Vintage collector. And then, of course, the we'll go in a little closer. The 2 new colors on the Toyota Supra, and I'll open one of these, and I think the black one definitely deserves. We'll turn this on. Get the box open. If you've never seen, I don't know if you have, but if you've never seen how they're packaged, so this is like old school, like Matchbox type boxing, but cool thing is that they come totally sealed up in this plastic, so their cars are completely protected. Looks like there's a piece you can add to the model if you want to later. I'm not going to do that. And then there you go. We'll move this down. So there is the Toyota Supra in black. And obviously it also comes in this kind of gold, brown, bronze color. Shocks. Yeah, this'll really be fun to photograph. You can see all those details there. It's just pretty fantastic. So that is the Supra. While we're at it, since we have the space, I'll go ahead and open one of the Suzukis. If I can get this thing, oh man. There we go. So everything that Tomica Limited Vintage does is to scale. So that's not something Hot Wheels and Matchbox does, nor is it something they should do, because they need to fill that blister. But Tomica Limited Vintage is just different entirely. And so you see this Supra here. You put that Supra next to a bus casting that Tomica Limited Vintage does, and it's going to look like a Supra next to an actual bus. So that is why, if I move this back, this little Suzuki front is exactly this little size. That is what a Suzuki, is it front or fronty? I don't know. You guys can tell me. Would look like next to the Supra. So this little car is tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Here, I'll grab a, there's a Hot Wheels car, and we can just do that. You get the gist. You get the gist here. There. That's how small that thing is. So, that is to scale. Obviously, if Hot Wheels did it, it would be the same size as the wagon, give or take. But that's fine. That's how it should be for those brands. But there you go. That's what. That's how cool Tomica Limited Vintage is when it comes to their allegiance to scale. So that's pretty cool. Okay, one last set that came from Japan Booster. From Japan. This is something that I know a few of you have ordered. And it is the, and we'll move our little cute little front away here. I could solely be saying that wrong. It is the, we'll turn this off. We'll move back a little bit. The Mercedes, or the UCC Coffee Mercedes set. There's the artwork. Comes in this plastic set, which is usually attached to cans of coffee. This is a giveaway. I mean, you start thinking about what we get here at McDonald's or in a cereal box. It used to be cool, but I remember picking up some pretty cool Hot Wheels back in the day in the cereal boxes. But this is what you get with buying 2 cans of coffee from Japan. And if I turn these around, this is the Mercedes set. They've done two Skyline sets. And this is the Mercedes set. This will be featured. I'll open a couple of these, but this is going to be featured on the blog this week. These models, and let's open one kind of older classic and then one new. So why don't we jump into the? Let's see. Let's do the AMG GT, and. So this is what you do. You're supposed to take this cardboard off, and then some artwork, and then the model is in this little plastic, and so you just pop it out. And while we're looking at that one, so these models, these are fantastic. They're die-cast metal. They do not have an interior plastic base. They do not have an interior as far as I know. That's why they're blacked out windows. But they're highly detailed on the outside. You know what? Here. I'll just open one more of these. But you've got, yeah, that AMG. Here's the model I've been most excited about, because I just like this era of car. Is the 190E 2.5 Evolution. I'll just call it the Evo, Mercedes Evo. So we'll move that one over here. Just a cool car, and this era is just hot right now. Here, I'll move the camera here so you can see it better. But again, no interior, but the detail makes up for it. You know, the windows are tinted, that's fine. No interior doesn't bother me that much, and I'll talk about more of that on the blog this week, but great detailing, great windows, or great wheels. The other models in this series that you'll see on the blog, besides those two, is the CLK DTM AMG, right there. The SLS AMG, so that looking cool next to the GT. And the last one, which is really going to be fun, is the 300 SL in a racing, kind of a classic vintage late racing livery. So these are great. I open up one of my, I don't know where they are, but yeah, there's a Skyline series, 2 Skyline series. Here's the Mercedes series. This is why drinking coffee in Japan is if you're not, you should. Check that out. Anyway, that came from Japan Booster. I got lots of photographs to take, and I'm going to enjoy taking them. Lots of good stuff to showcase, and from these brands, and we'll be getting to it this week. Remember, if you are interested in these models, they are at Japan Booster right now. So. You can follow the link below and get to their store. They're also at japanbooster.com, where you can pre-order. And the May batch for Tomica Limited Vintage is up. You can pre-order that. You can also pre-order the new Kyosho Alpha set. And just japanbooster.com. All right, talk to you later.